Good morning, everyone. We had a major snowstorm last night. Well, not major for New England. My boys are home today and one of the OR rooms at the hospital shut down, so I got a random day off. We're getting ready to go sledding, so that's why my hair is a little crazy and not done. So I figured this would be a perfect day to show you my makeup routine and explain why I no longer purchase my foundation from Sephora. So let me get a couple of my supplies out here. So I have my medical grade skincare. So the key to any makeup routine is to have a good base. This means clean skin. Interestingly enough, having a good base also applies to aesthetics. A lot of my clients are women over 40 that have never had any kind of aesthetic treatment. So I generally try to steer them towards skin rejuvenation first if they're willing, because having healthy skin will give them a better result when they start adding filler and tox treatments to their regimen. So one of the first things I use is my eye cream. This is Lumiere eye cream from Neocutis. So after I clean my skin, I apply my base products. So these are your skincare products. I personally use what I sell in my boutique because they are medical grade and I know they work. So that was my Lumiere eye cream. That's used to illuminate and tighten the under eye area. Now, the next product I usually use, which I don't have here today, is my Bioserum Firm. I ran out, so I need to get another bottle. But I also use that in combination with this brightener cream from Anti-Age, which I generally gear my patients who have hyperpigmentation or melasma towards this product because one of the things it uses is tranexamic acid, which we actually use in the hospital. Tranexamic acid actually inhibits the production of melanin. So this really helps if you are someone who suffers with hyperpigmentation. So for now, we're gonna use that. So to really optimize the results of your skincare routine, you really need to let your products soak into your skin before layering the next product or starting your makeup routine. All right, so while this is soaking into my skin, I just want to talk a little bit about the first product I'm going to apply. So I start my makeup routine with contour. This color is called Indigo, and I love it for several reasons. One, it's great for people with cool skin tones, which I have. And two, the lighter the skin, the warmer it's going to appear on my skin. This is perfect for me because I tend to have washed out skin in the winter. I'm a pale blue Scottish person. And three, I also use this as my lip liner and my eyeliner, so it's a win-win all around. Knowing if you have cool tones or warm tones is a major determinant in picking the right foundation and contour for your skin. So what I'm gonna do, this is my detail brush. This is the large end of my detail brush. I'm gonna use this under my cheekbones. And it doesn't have to go on perfect because this is all gonna be blended afterwards. So under my cheekbones, it's gonna go around the perimeter of my forehead. And it's gonna go around my jawline. Down my neck here. And some small lines down the side of my nose. We'll get to that in just a second. One of the biggest mistakes many of us make in foundation application is not having several shades. Why do you need several shades? Well, for starters, your skin is not one color. Some of you may have dark circles under your eyes, while others may have areas of rosacea, melasma, or acne. As a side note, I have treatments for those three problems, and you can always reach out to me for a free consultation. I personally have some acne under my chin here, which is from constantly wearing a mask at the hospital, and I have some faint remnants of melasma on my upper lip that I've treated over the past year with PRP facials, chemical peels, and medical grade skincare. So I'm just gonna finish putting those two lines just down the side of my nose for some contour. All right, so I am going to apply the shade Amber with the small end of my buff brush to my acne, right there, which you can see. And just dab it over my melasma and just under my eyes. Amber is the perfect color for medium skin tones, which I have, and medium skin tones that have redness, pigmentation, and melasma, which, here you go, that's what I have. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply my pop highlight with the small end of my detail brush to the inner corners of my eyes, down the sides and middle of my nose. I'm also gonna add highlight to the center of my forehead and chin and just along my Cupid's bow. Again, doesn't have to be perfect because it's all gonna blend. Highlighting, when combined with the right contour, add definition to the face rather than one flat color. So a perfect example of this concept is when you get a suntan. Our whole face doesn't tan in one flat color, so some areas get more sun than the others. So highlight here, we're gonna do here, we're gonna do a little bit there. All right, so I'm gonna finish off my foundation routine with my base color Wheat. So although I tend to have cool undertones, my skin is medium and other colors tend to look too light on me. So this is actually why I avoid buying my foundation at places like Sephora or Ulta. The representatives are great, and I'm sure there's some talented artists in there, but I have never had the experience of someone sitting down with me and going over my skin tone and undertones, let alone recommend an appropriate contour for me. So we're just gonna apply this in all the other areas that we didn't get. So as an aesthetic nurse, I have mastered the process of getting to know my clients as well as their needs. So I offer in-person color matches as well as virtual. You can book your consultation at my website, www.staesthetics.com, or comment below with the words color match. So I'm gonna start blending in here. So I'm not gonna look as scary here. As you can see, it's all about blending. So pretty basic, right? The last two things I'm gonna do is I like to apply my blush and my kind of like a illuminator color. So I have this really pretty blush called Nude. So you're just gonna do on the apples out here. And then I apply like a rose gold color just over here. And we're just gonna blend. That just gives like a little faint color up here. Okay, so that's my final foundation base. As you can see, it's not just one color, there's depth, there's definition to my face. So if you are interested in learning how to get the right color for you, just make sure I blended everything. I would love to be your artist and help you find the right match for your skin tones and walk you through the process after. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eyeshadow and my lip liner and head out and go tubing with the boys. So catch you all later.